In this video, we'll explore the full story of Venomverse, where the Venoms face a terrifying enemy known as the Poisons. The Poisons are a predatory species, small and weak in their base form. But once they attach to a host already bonded with a symbiote, they can consume the symbiote and take over the host completely. They can also project illusions to lure symbiotes toward them. These creatures refer to themselves as the Hive, but the Venoms call them Poisons. The story unfolds in Universe 22249, where a version of Doctor Strange bonded with a symbiote begins summoning Venoms from across the multiverse to fight this threat. Unfortunately, many of these Venoms fall under Poison control, and the battle devastates their Earth. Among those summoned is Eddie Brock from Earth 616. Upon arrival, he sees a child illusion created by a poison, but is rescued by Venom Captain America. Eddie is taken to the Resistance base, where he meets Venom versions of Black Panther, Ant-Man, Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Mania, Andrea Benton, Mary Jane, Agent Venom, Flash Thompson, Wolverine, Laura Kinney, Rocket Raccoon, and Deadpool. Initially, Eddie refuses to fight and demands to be sent home. During the discussion, Poison Hulk attacks the base, killing Flash Thompson and injuring Captain America. Rocket Raccoon sets off an explosion to help the team escape, but the Venoms are scattered. Eddie and Peter are attacked by Poison Dr. Octopus and smaller poisons. Eddie kills Octopus and survives the smaller poisons, but Peter falls for an illusion of Aunt May and is infected. As Poison Spider-Man, he attacks Eddie, but is driven off by Deadpool, Mary Jane, and Logan. Elsewhere, Poison Captain America is captured and shown an illusion of Sharon Carter, which fails. The Poisons forcibly take over his mind, and he joins other poisonized heroes like Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, and Sabretooth to meet their new leader, Poison Dr. Doom. Cap offers strategic knowledge of the Venoms to Doom. Meanwhile, Eddie regroups with other Venoms. They travel to another base to plan. They notice Deadpool is missing. He has wandered off, intentionally calling out to the Poisons. He's met by poison versions of Green Goblin, Storm, Bullseye, Iron Fist, and others. Deadpool pretends to surrender. Back at the Venom base, Rocket helps set bombs, while Doctor Strange acts on Eddie's idea to summon a new symbiote ally, Carnage, from Universe 32231. But Carnage refuses to cooperate and attacks the Venoms. At that moment, Poison Hulk, Green Goblin, and others assault the base. Carnage stops attacking and starts killing Poisons, easily defeating Iron Fist and battling Poison Captain America. The Venoms clash with Poison forces. Venom Ghost Rider fights Poison Green Goblin, but is ambushed and consumed by a small poison. Carnage later kills him. After the battle, Strange is missing. He has been captured by the Poisons. Strange is imprisoned but defends himself with magic. The Poisons use illusions and their own magic users, Poison Scarlet Witch, Satana, Amora, and Sister Grimm, to try breaking him. They even manifest illusions of Clea and Venom versions of Captain America and Spider-Man. But Strange resists. The Venoms attempt a rescue but don't know Strange's location. They ambush Poison Sabretooth and Gwenpool for information. Carnage joins in for the thrill of killing. They decapitate Sabretooth and capture Gwenpool. However, she refuses to talk and is killed by Poison Deadpool, who reveals himself. Deadpool had faked his conversion to act as a spy. Though he appears changed, his mind is still intact, temporarily. He reveals that the Poisons plan to use Strange to summon more symbiotes to consume. He warns the Venoms not to attack head-on, but to use deception. Deadpool and Carnage stage a fake surrender to gain access to the Poison flagship. Carnage is tortured by Poison Captain America with sonic waves, but Deadpool uses the distraction to kill him. Carnage breaks free, and both begin attacking Poisons like Green Goblin, Rhino, and Silver Samurai. Meanwhile, the Venoms infiltrate the ship through air ducts. Ant-Man leads swarms of ants to attack Poison monitors. Rocket modifies the ship's engines into a bomb. Eddie splits the team. He, Black Panther, Mania, and Laura will rescue Strange. Mary Jane and Logan will protect Rocket and Ant-Man. Poison Hawkeye and Spiral attack. Logan is injured, but he and Mary Jane hold them off. In Strange's cell, Eddie's team disrupts the Poison Sorcerer's throat so they can't cast spells. Strange is freed and traps the enemies in a magical barrier. As they try to escape, Poison Spider-Man confronts Eddie. Eddie duels him while the others continue the mission. More poisons, including Daredevil, appear. Ant-Man falls for an illusion of his daughter Cassie and starts losing control. Laura is forced to slice him apart to stop the transformation. Rocket completes the bomb just as Eddie returns after defeating Spider-Man. Strange, though weakened, teleports the nearby Venoms, Rocket, Laura, Mary Jane, Mania, and Eddie, back to their own worlds. Strange stays behind and dies with Logan, who chose to remain. The explosion destroys the ship, killing most Poison's Carnage and Deadpool. Eddie Brock returns to Earth 616, believing the threat is over. But Poison Dr. Doom survived in an escape pod. He returns to a larger mothership. There, Doom reports to the true leader, Poison Thanos. Around him stand other poisonized beings: Thor, Gladiator, Super Skrull, Star-Lord, Gamora, and Groot. Though the plan with Strange failed, Thanos sees no issue. There are still more sorcerers to target. Now the Hive sets its sights on Universe 616. The events of their invasion continue in the crossover Poison X in the series Venomized. Like and subscribe to continue following the next story on Marvel Guru.